So this is the driver's side seat bottom cushion. Center seems okay. There's definitely thicker layering of different foams here. That's a rubber foam. And then you've got the front with cutouts, a little extra give, support in the middle, and that's split. This side looks good. It's not really broken down. But this side is actually collapsing and it's falling apart. So, and that would be the inside. Yeah, that would be the inside. That's actually narrower now. So I need to put something in here, take up that gap, and see how pieces are missing and split here. Let's see what I've got around the shop. I reckon that'll work. It's never going to get recovered anyway, so the sides are crispy. I'm going to cut a section out and use it for this pad repair. So we need to make a template of the other side, flip it over. That'll give us the outline. Probably going to cut probably all the way back to this rib where this outline is here, all the way down, and stop right at the heating pad, because the heating pad is actually right about here on the other side. So I'll have to make sure to leave some of that there still attached so that we don't cut through it. Ten inches. Maybe right about here. 10 by 3, and then shave it down and curve it. Alright, now let's trace the side profile. And for this, I'm actually going to use a razor blade. I don't want to cut all the way down through the heater. That's the good stuff. The original contact cement. You need a lot of ventilation when you use this due to the amount of solvent in it. And it is highly flammable, so don't blow up. Okay. Alright, and we're going to let this dry until it's its wonderful tackiness. Air out the place. Now this brush is useless, so it will go in the trash. Alright, here we go. Once it touches, it's done. Give it a little pressure. So the first thing we want to do, pull that back. We're going to seat it in the corner, back and down. And you have to kind of squish it together. Press it. Make sure it makes good contact. Alright, so that is stuck. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to do this edge along here and see if I can't encourage that to roll in a little bit and stick like that. Let's see, do we need to do that or should it be? This edge should be a little bit, this actually should be lower, so I do need to stick that a little better right there though. That is not coming off now. There we go. Now I just got to shape it. That didn't want to stick, so it's going to get reglued. I don't think that it dried out enough further down there, so we can fix that pretty quickly. Find, there it is. Let's move you down a little bit. There we go. Quantity right there, but that's fine. It's kind of tough with foam because you want it as light as you can get it, but it tends to want to soak it up really fast, so you just want it on the top layer if you can do it. Alright, I think that should be good. Actually, let's see if we can't do something to get this to stick back here. Not sure why that didn't. I put glue on it, maybe I didn't. Don't really want that stuff touching until it's had a chance to completely cure. Come back after that dries up and we can stick it together. There we go. Now, kind of need to shape that. That rolls just a little bit. Not that much. Well, I guess I need, yeah, I do need to cut all the way down. Never mind. And that kind of does need to go straight down, so we'll cut a little bit of that. That right there needs to be cut down some more. So if I cut it too, I cut it. Oh, I wasn't supposed to cut it there. Yeah, where did that piece go? That's gonna have to get glued back on. Oops. I meant to cut here and down, not here. I don't know why I marked that there. Get the glue out. I think it's good to go. And it's not perfectly flush right here. I could probably glue a scrap on here, make up the difference. Yeah, why not? I don't need to get out the contact cement though. .3M Super Yellow, similar stuff in an aerosol. Harder to control small places like that. So let that dry up. I'll set this over here. Yeah, I mean, I think the proportions are good. I think the cuts are good. There's definitely a lot better support right there now than there was. Ready to go back on the frame now. I don't know if I'm going to put burlap back under it because it just deteriorates. You see what happens to it over time. Falls apart and gets in everything underneath the seat. So we've got 2, 4, 6 hooks. Let's see. Let's glue that back together. We'll get the cement. See if we can. I'll glue this first, and then I'll get a couple of scraps, and we'll glue kind of like gussets on the side to help hold that, especially when we start stretching on it. Sides will help hold it until that center part cures completely. Still a little bit damp, but it's not too bad. Now this won't be flapping out as bad. That's starting to split there too, but I'm not messing with that. Alright, set it aside and let all this glue cure completely.